Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome to John Wick Hex. I am very excited about this. When I heard the sort of elevator pitch for this game, I knew 100% for sure I was going to play it, and so I've kept myself in the dark since then. I don't really know a ton about the mechanics, but if you are a fan of the John Wick action movie franchise, or even just aware of it, you probably have some idea in your head already about what this game might be. I think you're going to be a little bit surprised. Let's get in here and let it show us what it is. Level of complexity, expedited or operator. Let's play the game as designed. We'll try out other modes after we have some idea what we're doing here.
John fucking Wick.
Indeed.
Fuck.
He's quite the imposition, is he not? Surely you must have known our disappearance would not go unnoticed.
Oh, sure. I assumed your high table would try. Put up a contract, send someone sniffing around. I didn't think they dispatched the devil.
I presume our present location is not on any maps.
None. Nobody knows about this place. That's probably why your friend started searching at Edgar Wu's place in Chinatown.
Mr. Wu is in your employ?
He was. He ran everything south of 14. Made no secret of our relationship. Hell, he was proud of it.
I honestly believed that Hex, you, were a fiction, a myth, to keep the stuff in line.
I worked hard on that, staying out of sight.
Until you decided to kidnap us.
Yeah, until then. You have a higher purpose, and that purpose requires certain theatrics.
I always did enjoy a little theater.
So if it wasn't clear from that, the game takes place before the impossible task, back when John Wick was just the greatest supernatural hitman that anyone had ever seen. And here we are. Okay, so hey, let's all figure out the UI together, shall we? So it's going to take me 1.6 seconds to move to here, I guess. And we have some resources down here. We got to watch our bullets. We have health, focus, which I assume we use to do cool John Wick stuff. Let's just run around here. Okay, move the camera with the buttons that move the camera. Got it. All actions take different amounts of time and are displayed on the timeline at the top of the screen. The game pauses whenever your action completes or when you are interrupted. Interruptions are caused by a new enemy appearing, an incoming attack, or by your action becoming impossible. An indicator points to where an interruption originated. Right, so John has now noticed a man. Oh, boy, that zoom function could use a little bit of gas. Okay. Alright, I'm just getting the hang of the camera here. Alright, we have noticed a man. Well, we should probably kill this man, right? I don't even know who this guy is, but I'm John Wick, and that's, like, my solution to problems. How do I mean, we could shoot him. It seems like we should not shoot him, though, right? Why don't we try being stealthy? Is that the John Wick way? I don't know, man. Alright, click on an enemy with left mouse to interact. Actions have ranges. To perform a melee attack, you get closer. Enemy actions are also displayed on the timeline below yours. Plan using the information they provide. So, we would like to strike this man, probably. I'm going to do some damage. Is there any indication of... Okay, when I'm mousing over him, that's his health. So he has 2 focus and 3 health. I need to... Does our damage come out of his focus first? So focus is sort of like a... Focus is an avoiding taking damage thing, as well as a resource that you spend to do stuff, I'm assuming. Alright, well, a takedown seems like it gets us all the way through all of his bars. Hit chance 100%. That's my favorite percent. Let's do it. And then... Do I have to... Okay, that's my takedown destination. Oh, I can take him down from any of these places. Do it here. Okay, he's unconscious, presumably. And we can steal his gun. I would like to steal his gun, please. Striking an enemy does focus and health damage. Melee attacks also stun enemies. The duration of the stun is shown on their timeline. Okay. But he's out, right? It looks like he's all the way out. Yeah, definitely pick up the gun. So yeah, it's this weird, like, this weird stop combat. It's almost like if you were playing, like KOTOR or Dragon Age, with the game constantly pausing on your behalf. So wait, I have his gun. Oh, okay, I can only hold one gun at a time. Well, no, keep my gun. I was just thinking we would add his gun to our collection. Do I have any sense of where I'm going here? Like, do I know what my plan is? I guess it looks to me like this area is maybe blocked off. Yeah, we don't really want to go to the market. Oh no, here's our objective. Okay, this way it is. Keep moving, do not worry. The game pauses if an enemy appears. Just get the hell out. Okay. That's not actually the icon that they showed us for the exit, though, right? I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else. Okay, well, it is the only icon. The exit has a sort of a triangle in it, but maybe that will have a triangle in it once we can move to it. Uh-oh, that's a person who's already looking in our direction. Well, that seems bad. Perhaps we should shoot him to death with a gun. I'm John Wick. Hello, I'm John Wick, and I shoot people to death with my gun. Actually, we're way better at throwing guns than we are at shooting them. That's weird. So if I shoot at him, it'll only take 1 point off of his focus and then get to his health. So you don't have to deplete their focus entirely. Well, the moment we start shooting people, I imagine everything is going to pop all the way off, but that man's holding a gun. We should probably shoot the man who is holding the gun, right? Nope, or we're going to lose sight of him. Okay, so we have an indicator on John of the direction that we saw the thing in. Well, the bad news for this guy is that we have now entered melee range. Ow, I've been shot very slightly. Just a small amount of shooting has occurred. It's a shame I can't take him down from right here. There we go. Okay. He actually does still have a point of health left. I can't see the other guy. I didn't mouse over the other guy to make sure he didn't have health left. Do we need to... We'll just give him one more tap here. Okay, for some reason that teleported him back to his feet. Well, he was probably going to get up anyway. Now he is thoroughly defeated, though. All attack actions displayed on the timeline have an intro area, which denotes preparation time. Damage and costs are applied at the start of the execution area. Okay, so what happened with that takedown is probably that we got hit by him during our intro. Actions may contain multiple execution points, each applying damage individually, in case you're distracted by other people or something, right? Well, we could just step out of this guy's... We could just, like, flatten up against the wall, like, move to here, and wait for him to come out and execute another takedown, but it kind of feels like we have him. He's running his spawn action. We will shoot him before he is done spawning. Okay. Seems like we maybe have drawn the attention of some other dude here. We don't have any idea what he's going to do. Okay, he's executing a move to here, which is going to take... So, like, this is a representation of John Wick's combat experience and, like, the way he reads people's movements and stuff that you can see slightly into the future to know that's when that guy's going to stop moving. I wonder if there is... I crouched. That's not really what I wanted to do, but it is what I pressed. And what I'm kind of curious about is if there's anything that is analogous to like an Overwatch mode. I'm going to go on a limb here and guess that crouching probably increases your accuracy. And of course the game has the classic hexagonal grid problem of it being impossible to walk in straight lines in certain directions. Okay, area complete. So if we watch the replays, it's just going to show... Yeah, it's going to show a version of it without the pausing. I'll tell you what, Mr. John Wick does not, in this particular game, move like he really has a lot of purpose. He's sort of just strolling down the street and getting into gunfights. It doesn't look quite as slick as the movie, is the thing. the hex grid zigzag walk looks very silly from that camera angle. Alright, you're playing across larger environments. Health and ammunition persist, so play carefully. For future jobs, you'll be able to plan ahead. I like that idea. Clearest route to Edgar is along this alleyway. So it sounded like they actually got Lance Reddick and Ian McShane to do the voices of their characters, but I do know for a fact that Keanu Reeves does not perform John Wick in this game. Although it's possible, based on what we've seen so far, that John Wick just doesn't speak. Alright, some actions have probability of success per execution. Probabilities are calculated at the moment of execution, so pay attention to the enemy timelines. Crouching increases chance on shots, as does waiting for them to stand still. Moving or being a small target lowers their chance of hitting you. Okay, it's all pretty intuitive so far. I mean, I do love a good takedown. That guy is going to end his guard action during the prep for our takedown. I don't really know what that means, that he's going to end his prep action. Oh. Can we... Okay, I guess he's out. What I sort of want to do here is, like, human shield, but it doesn't look like that's really going to be an option for us. Is there a way to move faster, maybe? What does refocus do? Wait, refocus just lets me refill my focus bar at a time cost. We have some bandages. We could reload, but it's a lengthy operation. I wonder how much we'll be able to do, like, the really crazy stuff that you see in the movie. This is a pretty short move. But, I mean, we're definitely going to get tagged, right? I don't see a way out of getting shot by this guy at this point. How long does it take to do our various actions? Throw gun is remarkably fast. It's just not fast enough. Alright, I'm going to walk this way. I'm going to try to get behind the car. No, I'm going to walk this way and try to get behind this post. Okay, me moving was good enough to force a miss on him. And now he's moving and we don't know, he doesn't know what's up. He's not ready for me to come around the other side of this post and just pop him, which is silly. Because, like, what does he think I am? Wile E. Coyote? Like, I'm just going to disappear? Maybe he does think I'm Wile E. He doesn't know who I am. That's not completely insane. Maybe I am Wile E. Coyote. Okay. This guy does not have the drop on us. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. Is that maybe more bandages? I'm assuming it's not like a thing we touch and just instantly gain health. Oh, we got a read on a man in this direction. And also possibly some people coming through that door. So I don't know about, like, it's possible that we have some fancy movement options or something that I'm just not aware of. John's doing some fine work hitting these shots that I'm not setting up very well. Okay, cool. Somebody left some bandages out in this dirty alleyway. I should definitely get ready to press those against my open wounds. We do have a spare mag. I'm assuming that my ammo actually is tracked across the larger mission. So maybe I should be more careful with my bullets. And maybe this is a good time to reload. You know what? I can handle one or two more guys. If ammunition is actually a long-term concern, we should probably try to be careful. Reloading discards the remaining rounds in the magazine. I kind of figured you can only carry one weapon at once. Only player-stashed weapons have spare magazines. Bandages are also finite. Okay, well this guy is just completely doomed. I do know that I'm low on ammunition. Don't worry about it. I'll keep it under control. Uh-oh, that seems bad. So you know what? I didn't mouse over that guy's health. I should have checked, because we killed him in one hit, which is not a thing that we've been doing so far. Maybe he didn't have any focus or something. If I try to just shoot this guy, I'm gonna get popped. We could throw our... we could just whip our gun at him. It goes off before his shoot does. I'm gonna do it. Okay. And John, you need to run? Run is faster than that. What I need here, really, is a grab. I need to grapple this man. It seems that I cannot grapple him. We could push him back and try to take the maneuver behind some cover. I'm definitely concerned that if we try a takedown right here, right now, I'm going to get shot in the back of the head a couple of times. I guess the strike's pretty fast. This is the shooter's timeline? Yeah, this guy is just doomed. I mean, he's going to recover from his stun before I get to strike him. We definitely shouldn't go for the takedown. He's wobbly. Let's just hit him. I'm gonna take a hit. We're gonna pay some health to clear this out. Actually, that dude missed. I would love to have my gun back, please. Okay, that's my that's my vital parts that were just barely missed there. Okay, I'm gonna... Maybe this is greedy, but I'm gonna try to finish this guy off without reloading my gun. There we go. Get that really clean, zero ammo reload. Look at how efficient we're being. The game lets me shoot people and be efficient. It's basically my game of the year already. I'm digging this so far. I'm hoping that that some more movement options open up to us a little bit. They did show John rolling in that thing where it was talking about becoming a small target. Maybe I need to click around a little bit more. Edgar's employees are aware of your approach and are readying an ambush. Okay, how I John? Is this gonna help? Here we go. Attacking enemies. This is just all of the stuff that we've seen so far, right? So we see him rolling here. I'm wondering if it's gonna give me a little bit more information. Low cover allows you to break line of sight. Crouch also... Okay, when crouching, you have the opportunity to roll. So you have to drop into the crouch first. Sometimes we can just wait. There's a button in the lower right for that. All right, I'll let the game tell me about the other stuff.
Boys are rather unpleasant, if I recall correctly.
Who among our kind are innocent?
Those guys can talk while time is stopped. That's incredible. Enemies carry different weapons and have differing behaviors. Pay attention to their names and the weapons they are carrying. How will I know their names?
And worse.
Speak for yourself. We live by a code. There are rules.
Oh, that's a dude right there.
For those without the vision to transcend them.
We have like a 0.1 second advantage on this guy. I'm wondering if we should just throw the gun at him. We don't have any indication yet whether or not enemies like hear each other, or if they just always know where you are, or what the deal is with that. It might be a good idea not to shoot immediately, and I want this guy like stunned quickly. feels a little silly, but also very, very good. Alright, that guy is a brawler. He's gonna run up and try to punch me, and I put myself in a position where I'm not really ready for any kind of counterplay. If we do a takedown, I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's just take the strike. Let's drop him quick. Alright, I'm about to get martial arts on here. I'm gonna try to execute a takedown on this guy. His wait order is gonna end when there's like 0.4 seconds left in our intro time here, so I think we'll probably get him. And this action costs 1 focus. So like the most basic attack actions do not have a focus cost, it seems like. Yeah, here. Okay. Rolling is fast or hard to hit, but it costs focus. Okay. That worked. It's remarkably effective, actually. It's like, I like the core idea there of like, in the movie, right, that would be a thing that takes like a second and a half and it would look totally badass. And you can use your imagination to draw to that place. I bet if we choose to watch the level in cinematic mode, it will not look super slick. Alright, what have we here? We have a man. A man with a gun and not really enough space. I don't feel like it's a good idea to try any shenanigans here. He's just too far away. Although, again, we do throw our gun with remarkable accuracy. The thing is, if I go for the throw gun and I don't pull it off, he's going to do horrible things to us as we approach. Oh, there is another gun out here. Now let's just shoot him. Okay, I don't like this positioning at all. So he's about to shoot me. I shoot just a little bit faster than he does, but he's got enough of an advantage. I wonder if the smart... Yeah, the smart move is probably just get out here. Execute a couple of small weights. Actually, I'm gonna step to right there. Just give myself a little bit broader of an angle on them as they approach. Oh, also, crouching. Crouching seems smart. Uh-oh, he's too fast. What if we roll now? What if we roll in a really dramatic fashion for no reason, just because it's cool to do it? Look at that. Look at that maneuver. Ow, I got shot several times on account of attempting that maneuver. I am not allowed to throw my gun while I'm crouching. That's ridiculous. Who could throw a gun while crouching? Okay, that felt pretty cool. Yeah, this guy is 100% getting shot in the face as he steps out the door. Okay. We got there. It's not the smoothest that it could have been. I should probably take this moment to bandage myself. Uh-oh. That's a person. Well, it's a brawler, though. They should have run animations or something. I know, like, it's... You can convey this stuff, even at a single movement speed, you could convey this stuff as being, like, a little bit more urgent. How am I doing on... we're okay on ammo. I'm gonna walk. Here's the thing I'm not clear on. Are we getting any cover at all from the low cover if we're not crouching? Ooh. Okay. Focus is spent on advanced melee and rolling. Without it, you cannot reload. Your hit chances are lowered. Incoming attacks are likely to hit and stun for longer. Refocusing is free. Okay, so I gotta pay more attention to my focus. Ooh, John's having a rough go of it. Okay, throw gun, not very effective. So I wonder, is throwing the gun... Okay, I'm not paying enough attention to this. It's not that I'm doing damage and sometimes it comes out of their focus. It's that some attacks do focus damage specifically. Like, throw gun does 3 focus damage, so you're not just dealing damage, you're, like, leeching out their ability to react. Alright, let's get that done, and then we're going to take a moment here. Breathe. Catch yourself, and then... There's a door over there, there's a guy coming through over here. We have 3 bullets remaining. It feels to me like we should just go for the shot, even though the chances are not amazing. Okay. I need a new gun. I don't really know the difference between these guns. Like, it's possible that they have different accuracy ratings and stuff, but I'm just, for now, going to take the one that has the largest number of bullets. Okay, and we don't need to bandage. Remarkably, somehow, I am still alive and in relatively good health. And I wonder if it is the case that, like, some guns are faster than others, and... Oh, we're definitely taking that. This fight will get dangerous quickly. Remember timeline, use sightlines, play the odds, remember that moving and crouching reduce your chance of getting hit. Okay, things are going to get a little bit more lively, it looks like. Well, I see no reason to do anything other than cap this dude. Uh-oh, that seems bad. How long did it take me to crouch? I think we have time to execute a roll over to behind the car. Yeah, people have a lot of trouble hitting you while you are rolling. Okay, that was pretty good. Do we have a read on... It doesn't look like there's anybody else who's a problem for us right now. Rolling costs focus, and we get accuracy from focus on our basic gunshots. Probably worth standing up to go grab this. We got hostile... Picking up the gun is 1.2 seconds. I wonder if picking up guns is faster when rolling. Just because that's such an action movie thing. I mean, right now, I don't think we're going to get shot picking this up. I'm going to go for it. Alright, that person is going to cause problems for us soon, though. Let's clip line of sight a little bit. I do sort of wish I could be in like prepare to shoot in this direction mode, though, just to fire off a thing that's a little bit faster. I guess there's a possibility, right, that would make the gameplay really bad because you'd be super encouraged to do it all of the time. I probably shouldn't. I waited one too many times there. That's alright. We're still John Wick. We're faster than random guy. Alright, I'm going to execute a sick roll, and then... Nope, never mind. I do not get to shoot you. Try to engage me in melee combat. You know who I am? I'm a scary old lady witch. Right? I think that's what Baba Yaga actually means. Is an implication, at least, of it being an older woman. Not totally inappropriate name for John Wick. So when I see here, 2 health, 1 focus. That's per bullet, right? Each one of the bullets does that much? Yes, okay. Good to be totally on top of this stuff. I think we're all clear, so let's just get a new gun and get moving. We are not all clear. But the only remaining enemy is a brawler. We could throw the gun and then close up. I'm just thinking like going into the next area with the largest number of bullets possible, but I guess there's several 9-bullet guns on the ground. It doesn't really matter that much. Hurl gun. Lethally hurl gun. Alright, let's go get one of these guns. I mean, the different handguns all have the same icon on the ground, so I bet they all function the same. And I'm going to assume that we come into a new area with full focus. I did not refocus before the end of that one. Yes, okay, we do. Good, because that's definitely how that should work. Alright, let's execute a takedown. Alright, a pause is sometimes necessary. I don't know why... I'm assuming it's conveying that as though it's loading time. I'm assuming what is actually happening there is that it's just waiting to make you actually have to read the thing instead of just clicking through. But it sure seems like it's trying to load the OK button. Alright, we should probably re-ammo here. Never tell. So yeah, we're getting plus 10 accuracy because of our focus. It seemed like we didn't have that bonus when we were down to like 7 points, so it must be for being very full. Well, do we want to close up? I mean, let's just take the shots, right? Even a single one of these landing has pretty serious implications for our opponent here. You coward! Am I going to be able to... Yeah, that's what I thought. I have no idea what that guy's plan was. He was just going to run around this post until he had a better idea. Just hold on a second. I need time to think. Okay, to master it, play the timeline. Top layer shows your actions. Layers below are visible enemies. Okay, we have the basics, I think. We can take our time before committing, but why? Why bother? That got a little close. That dude was right on top of me. Okay, this is a problem. So if we do like a push, we can probably just shoot him after pushing him back. You can go for the strike, but I'm a little worried that because he's marked as a brawler, I'm worried that he might have some kind of ability to do something to us. I'm gonna try a push. Let's see exactly how effective a push is. It's fast. Okay. Push follows him up. He's stunned for 0.5 seconds. Like if we turn and shoot, we will not get our shot off in time. I could go into a crouch and try to get this guy to shoot his friend. I'm gonna see if that works. Ow. Nope. Nope, that didn't really work. Okay, you can dodge by stepping out of the melee capsule or by doing a parry. I'm trying really hard to step out of the melee capsule. So here's a problem. I don't have a ton of ammunition left. And I'm also running very low on focus. I think we might die. Let's say there's a non-zero chance. I'm going to throw my gun. I can't throw my gun. I'm too crouched. Too crouched to throw objects. So there's no idea of my like line of sight being blocked by this other dude. Okay, we're gonna try to execute a parry. This is gonna cost my one remaining point of focus, but okay, didn't actually work. It seems like. Bad. So when you, I just clicked parry and I was like, okay, it's gonna execute faster than his thing. But maybe you have to, the parry has to end during a specific part of their action for it to work. I'm gonna get punched in the back of the head here. Still gonna do it. Yes, I know my health is low. After Chinatown, you'll need to stash bandages yourself in the planning phase. Okay, I will do that. Okay, that's pretty bad. I'm about to get shot and also punched. I think what happened here is I was too aggressive. Well, crouch. I've performed a reflexive crouch. Now what? I can't do any of that stuff. I don't have the ability to move because crouch. I have no focus and as such cannot roll. He's the greatest assassin of all time, but I don't know, he just walked up to us and started crouching and standing up over and over again. This is far from an impossible task. Okay, game. It's a little judgmental. It's just like, hey, are you screwing this up already? How did you manage that? Listen, we'll get there. Alright, I'm fairly confident that this is good. This is a solid play here. Now we refocus. No reason to move forward without full focus. That's probably a thing I need to get used to doing. Another thing I need to get used to doing is maybe not shooting people quite so often. You know what? I'm going to take the shot. Neither one of them, huh? I was thinking I'm about to get rid of this gun anyway. See, the guy trying to execute that serpentine pattern, it just didn't quite work out for him. Alright, we have all of our focus, so yeah, I need to take a breather whenever I can. I should never be walking away from downed enemies without full focus. It's a mistake we will not make again. We could throw the gun, like we know that an enemy came up behind us pretty quickly last time here, but we could throw the gun just to save ammo. I mean, you gotta pick it up again. I'm just gonna shoot him. Okay. Control your sight lines. I'm gonna crouch and try to roll over this way. Ooh, I can't roll quite to where I wanted to go. And we can go here and it'll still break line of sight with this guy, but I wanted to break line of sight with this guy and still be able to shoot him. I might be able to get the van between me and the second dude. Let's try that. Ow, I was really hoping that the roll was gonna do the thing I needed there. Okay, let's just wait. Itch him coming around the corner. Wait. I think this is the last guy. Oh, that's not great. Okay, well now I don't feel like the foolish one anymore, because I have no idea what that dude's plan was. Let's grab some bandages. Let's take a moment here, refocus, and then... Okay. 8 bullets is the best we're going to do here. Is that... Okay, I think he just has a pistol. The way that's shot, it kind of looks like he has something a little bigger, and I was concerned. Take this moment to crouch and get that nice, fast, accurate shot off. Oh. Hey, even more security dudes. I think it is probably in our best interest to change direction on the roll then. Oh dear. This is a bad time to be crouched. It's a shame I don't have any, like, rising uppercut type maneuver. Yeah, there's nothing I can do that's going to get me not shot here. But we'll just take the shot and then we'll execute a strike. Or not. Maybe they'll just walk away from me. Well, I was going to do this the polite way. Alright, here I think a crouch and roll is probably the right move. Yeah, new gun. New gun's a good idea. Oh, John, he's not quite fast enough. There you go. All you gotta do is break line of sight a little bit. Okay, I feel like I'm getting it. Also feel like this might be... Oh, refocus does not completely fill you up. Might be a good moment to bandage. Oh no, never mind. Screw that. These are all like the same gun. It feels to me like we could just take the magazines out of some of them. And carry a couple of things with me into the next area. No, it's fine. Whatever. John Wick's a professional. He does what he does for the way he does it for a reason, right?
Who made a last stand on safe ground?
Safe? Nowhere in this city is safe. My people lack the protections and grand illusions of the High Table. Nothing is sacred. We live outside your pageantry and false currency.
Okay, that guy being on high ground does not seem to be affording him any advantage in not being shot in the face. Okay, let's keep moving. Never mind, let's keep shooting. That's a problem, though. That guy is just about to shoot me, and I don't really think... I mean, we can just try to break line of sight real fast. Fast reaction to being shot there. There you go. That's mercy right there. Never let him say that John Wick is not a merciful man. We gotta get upstairs. Boy, the bloom on that chandelier is really something. I once saw John Wick throw a gun at a guy so hard it went straight through his head. I don't know, it's crazy. It doesn't even really make any sense when you think about it, but he definitely died. Okay, not good shots, but we may as well just take some shots, right? No sense not digging for the hit when we're nice and close to enemies. Alright, take down and push let you move John and or the enemy through an attack. Alright, let's try to play with these moves a little bit. Well, I mean, let's try to play with these moves a little bit at some time when it makes sense to do so. I think shooting at these guys is probably a pretty reasonable play at the moment. Buddy, you do not want me getting away from you. You want to be close to me. He's a little confused about the strategy elements of the game. Listen, I get it. It's complicated. Take one of these. Thank you. Okay, that's a window, so we do have to worry about that. Does look like he's alone, though? I'm assuming the combats are going to get a little bit less routinely straightforward once we're further in the game. We're still sort of in the tutorial area here. It's kind of remarkable to me how few of the goons in this game remembered to completely load the magazine of their gun. Bunch of guys walking around with 7 out of 10. Okay. Hey there, pal. I'm definitely running low on ammo. I probably should have done that in a less dangerous way, or less resource-consuming way. This guy, on the other hand, has a gun of his own that we are going to take, so may as well. I can definitely see how this gets interesting. They just need to make it in future areas here, not so much one guy at a time. Am I going to throw my gun at this dude to save ammunition? Would that be too Am I trying to be too cute? I'm gonna do it. Alright, run up on him. Still need to run up. Here's a question. Can I use this guy as like a battering ram against that other dude? I have no idea. I want to do stuff to this man. Can I? Okay, we can step up here. Bosses are different. Bosses have more health. Their shots cannot be interrupted. Their high focus makes them harder to shoot, so deplete their focus. Melee attacks do no health damage to bosses, but do decrease focus and con stuns. Okay. Well, I think for right now, what we're doing is taking this guy out. Yeah, I want to end up inside the room. That would be ideal. There's my boss. Well, feels like I ought to get a gun. He's definitely about to shoot me. Done. Okay, I think it makes sense to run up on this dude too. Apparently I don't quite have him. Wait a second. There we go. Yeah, I wanna go through. There we go. Alright, so there's some good repositioning to be done with the takedown. I need to get into a position where I can use enemies as a battering ram a little bit. Like, we need to test that functionality, see how well that really works. So we have a 0% chance to hit because of all of his focus. We could whip this gun at him and pick up the one that's on the ground. That'll do some focus damage. Ow. I'll take this, and then I will... Crouching is not going to get me out of the way fast enough. Ah. Okay, so we got to run up on him. If I'm going to throw my gun at him, I need to have an approach plan immediately afterward. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to step behind this pillar and take a second. If he wants to get up close enough to me to fight me, we can maybe get some melee done here. So he's still in a wait. We probably have enough time to go for the strike, but a push actually does way more focus damage. It costs some of my focus, but I think I like that. Yeah. So I'll push him back to here. I don't want to take him too far. So we have plenty of focus. We can burn through the rest of his focus by continuing to push him. At this point, though, a takedown, I'm assuming it's going to put him on the floor, right? Yeah, and now we can do the thing. Shoot him several times while he's laying down. We just keep shooting? Yeah, that's working. Okay, we just got to be aggressive with him. Oh, he's trying to shake it off. I think we can just shoot him again, honestly. Yeah, alright, we got through him. We're figuring it out, we're learning it. Okay, beat all pars at once to earn name. Par... Don't use bandages, 3 minutes, 25 seconds. Achieve a very slightly higher than normal, higher than we did, shot accuracy. Okay, new name earned for location. So this is... I'm not 100% clear on what it means by name. Is it like a named person that I'm supposed to... I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Edgar was loyal to the end. He told Wick nothing. A stronger man than many would be in his situation.
I presume from your demeanor that this was not the end of Mr. Wick's search.
Oh no. He'd barely begun.
Why on earth did you bring us here, Hex? It has been wonderful catching up, I must say, but there are other matters we could both be attending to.
You are the key to a particularly difficult lock. You see, the High Table who rule over your hotel and the world beyond it, they're a mask. A polite facade, like all governments, over a simple truth. Power defines our place. Power defines our reality.
The High Table has never been shy in this matter. All declare fealty. All must be of service.
Well, maybe not all.
all who wish to keep their heads.
The powerful. You see, they don't respect those who bend the knee. They celebrate them, flatter them, give them titles and lands and the illusion of self-determinism, but they don't respect them. Power respects power. To earn a place by their side, a man needs to demonstrate power.
Is that why you plucked us en route? An attempt to demonstrate power?
No. See, killing you on the steps of the Continental, on sacred ground, and fearing no repercussions, that demonstrates power.
They will hunt you down. The adjudicator
Will respect me and my birthright.
Please, continue your story. I wonder where Jonathan went next.
Elysium, one of Wu's clubs. Cheap thrills and overpriced drinks. Its only admirable quality is its owner, a brawler named Osborne. Man after my own heart. Wick thought someone like Osborne would know where to find me. But to ask, he'd need to fight his way to the center of the fortress.
Alright, welcome to the planning phase. I think this is where we're going to stop for today. We got through the tutorial, we're through a chapter, we have some idea what this game is. It does not quite have the visual execution of the films, but I'm eager to see how it continues to unfold before us. So that's going to be it for us for today. Come back next time, tomorrow, to see that thing I just said. And we'll see you then.